Of my return from the 78th session of the United Nations General Assembly, which was a resounding success. Our ongoing engagement and re-engagement drive is equally bearing fruit, with a number of strategic investments and the partnerships having been discussed during the sidelines of the UNGA, United Nations General Assembly meeting. May I reiterate that under ZANU-PF, Zimbabwe is open for business. To this end, we continue to welcome investors, including our citizens in the diaspora, to take up the various opportunities which Zimbabwe has to offer. A group of our scientists in the diaspora came to see me in New York. They want to establish a technology hub here in Zimbabwe at Mount Hamden, and we shall grant them land. During the General Assembly, we received support and solidarity in our call for the immediate and unconditional lifting of the legal sanctions. And SADC, regional leaders in SADC, heads of state, all pronounced themselves on this issue of the unconditional lifting of sanctions on Zimbabwe. In this regard, we are grateful to progressive nations and institutions of the world, including, as I've said, comrades from the Southern African region who called for the removal of these illegal sanctions imposed by some Western countries on us. Earlier this week, I met the leadership from the business community who expressed commitment to work with the Second Republic in advancing our national vision. I was very impressed by our business community in Zimbabwe coming to ZANU-PF to say they want to cooperate with the ZANU-PF government. Our party remains determined to ensure an enabling environment in which the private sector and our micro, small and medium scale enterprises drive sustainable socio-economic development. Further, we take pride that locally manufactured goods and products are occupying the majority of shelf space in shops across the country. I met a group of businessmen who came to see me yesterday. The representative from N. Richards said they have shops in many parts of the country, and 96% of their products are produced in Zimbabwe. So, brick by brick, stone upon stone, sector by sector, and product by product, we are modernizing and industrializing our mother country, Zimbabwe, in spite of sanctions imposed on us. Comrades, in keeping with requirements of our party constitution, we will be holding our Central Committee meeting on Saturday, this weekend, 30th September 2023. Now that government is in place, it is my expectation that the party will concertedly work hard to complement efforts in the implementation and development of national policies, programs, and projects. Also, now that the elections, the harmonized elections are behind us, we should not be distracted by the leader of the main opposition, who remains stuck in the past, while both Zimbabwe and the region are moving into the future. His call for an election rerun is a pipe dream. The earlier he realizes that it is better for himself and his opposition party to catch the train. Comrades, in rolling out the party and the government programs under the second term of the Second Republic, we remain guided by our philosophy, Nyika, inovakwa, igotongwa, igonamatikwa, nevenevai, ilizwe, lakiwa, libuswe, likule kelwe, ngabanikazi valo. This philosophy never gets old. I therefore once again call upon the Politburo and the leadership of the party across every level to continue deploying their individual and the collective efforts for the successful implementation of people-centered peace, love, harmony, and should continue to take root across our country's 10 provinces.